Alright, so I feel like I've made this deck profile before, but I wanted to go ahead and cover it again. I actually ended up playing this last weekend at locals during our box tournament. Me and my friend ended up, well, Austin ended up playing my Revenger deck, so I was forced to play this, because this was the only other deck that I actually seemingly know how to play in the current format, without having anything really from set 16 at my disposal. So, I went in and I played the Rebirth. So, I'll explain some of my card choices here. And generally how I operated. So of course, robbie-kohl Dragonic as my starter. 6 based critical triggers. And of course, the 3 into soul plus 3,000 to Vanguard, which actually, with break ride status, puts you at 16k, which in itself forces your opponent to burn extra stuff. And 3 Gatling Claw. This is a 1-card answer to Judge Bow. Especially when a majority of my locals with Shadow Paladin. The ability to kill my opponent's starter at will, and then wombo combo up with the Rebirth while my opponent's trying to mortar it up actually seemed to work out really well. And of course, 4 heal triggers. Reps up the trigger lineup. It's pretty much based off of the old OCG list that ended up topping an event in Japan. So there's the triggers and my general solid reasoning behind it. 6 draw, pretty straightforward for the Rebirth. I mean, typically, yeah, you do want to see crits and stuff off of your Rebirth, but you're losing a lot of card advantage, so generally replenishing your hand with draw triggers off the Rebirth is extremely, extremely important. Of course, 4 of the break ride, extremely versatile, and what it does in winning you the game. 2 Rebirth, pretty much win con. I don't want to... The thing with this deck, though, that I think a lot of people fail to recognize with Rebirth is this on. So you typically you want to ride this into this for win condition, and of course 2 Novel. But typically you have a 3-turn process here of typically how you want to end your games, because once this destroys a lot of your opponent's hand, Novel Veg comes down as a 13k continuous to really put pressure on your opponent. And a lot of people, I don't think, seem to understand that pre-stride format. So there's that. As for grade 2s, for Burning Horn, triple burnout. Once again, same logic that you want to apply with burnout. Just controlling your board with these guys. The deck is heavily control. Being able to control your opponent's key plays, force your opponent to slow down their pace of game, to play the game at your pace, really can make this deck go toe-to-toe with Stride. And that's one of the things I liked about this in a Stride format, is yeah, this deck is not a Stride deck, it is a break ride deck, but you have plenty of ways to force your opponent to play Vanguard at your pace, and it's one of the things I really like about this deck. Of course, 2 Dragon Monk Gojo. Sometimes you will stall pretty hard. You need this to force your engine to go. Triple of the Eternal Bringer Griffin. 4 Tower. It's so good. And of course 4 Perfect Shields. Once again, you should be able to see how the deck is played as control. This, drawing, searching for your tools, same thing with this. Pretty straightforward with how the deck should functionally play, though. Like I said, Overlord into Rebirth into Novel pretty much will be your beautiful victory. So, ended up, me and my friend split first and second. Like I said, he was playing Revenger, I was playing this. So yeah, this is my Novel deck, or Novel Rebirth. Rebirth, Tech and Novel. So yeah, guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this deck, and I'm out.